So in today's video, we are going to be showcasing the brand new awakening for the Icarus Gohan from the Lord Slug story event here. He's got an awakening here and it looks really cool. We'll go and check out his details and see if he's any good though. So here it is. He is now a hybrid Saiyans leader for 3 key and 50% stat boost. There is no news whether or not he is going to EZA in the celebration. He greatly raises defense for 1 turn, supreme damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers attack, which is very cool. Then we got the 2 keen attack defense 200%, then reduces damage received by 30% if facing 2 or more enemies, with an additional damage reduction of 35%. So, Super Battle Road or events with 2 or more enemies, you're going to have a 65% damage reduction, which is crazy good. He gets an attack boost of 150% when performing a super. Unfortunately, no defense. Launch an additional attack, there's a high chance of becoming a super attack. All allies 20% attack and defense. And then an additional defense 200% and all allies attack plus 35% as the first attacker. Essentially, they're trying to lock you into being a first slot unit, which is not ideal. As much as I like having first slot free-to-play units, they have to like at least be somewhat flexible. So we'll see what his defense is looking like. If he can be put in the 3rd slot or the 2nd slot at the very least without that 200% defense. He's also got all enemies attack minus 35% for 2 turns when there is a Bond of Friendship category ally attacking the same turn, which furthermore makes him a great Super Battle Road unit. So run him under youth category here with the DB Saga Goku as the friend leader and the leader for the 200%. And we're just going to go up against the Fighting Legend Frieza event. Alright, so here we go. We have him in the 2nd slot, which is fine as long as he's linking up with one of his best partners, which is the Goten there. Goten just shares a lot of the links that the Gohan has, which is good. And we can just keep the ball rolling. And then also Goten provides the 35%, or 30, I don't remember how much defense it provides a defense boost, which is good. And yeah, it'll be overall a great linking partner to have. Like, the STR Goten also links well, but obviously you kind of know that the Int one is leagues better. And why not have 2 characters with Icarus on the same rotation? And we'll be putting him in the 1st slot for the majority of this battle. And then we can do some calculations to see what his defense is looking like as without the 1st slot stuff. So with the link set, we have everything except Z Fighters. Unfortunately, I don't think there's... I think there's one person, which is Youth Gohan, who has Z Fighters and all of those links, but then you won't have the Innocence. So, yeah. I think Z Fighters is obviously the better thing, but the Goten is a nice support. 239,000 starter turn defense. That's not including the defense 200%. So, what's that, like 500,000 defense or whatever? So I'm actually not sure what the defense calcs, because I believe the defense is straight away. And I'm not too sure exactly what the defense is looking like. We'll look at the defense calcs later on. But he greatly raises defense as well. He's going to tank double digits on the first phase of Frieza. 4.7 million. So his attack-wise is not as impressive as Goten. So, you know, I don't think we need crit anytime soon for this guy. He does have the high chance of becoming a super attack for the additional. So he can triple super attack, which all greatly raises defense, which is good. So far, I'm leaning just on first impressions. Maximum dodge, just because he's locked in that 1st slot. And if you have to put him in the 2nd or 3rd, he at least has the dodging chance. And then you do the rest additionals, because you can hopefully get that triple super attack, greatly raise defense, which is very, very good. All right, super attack here, which is fine. Okay. Bulma doesn't activate her damage reduction. Very good stuff. All right, so next turn here. Get their heal back. Cool, cool, cool. 227,000 defense. The Goku, it's a way better support than the STR Goten. But we'll just have to deal with it here. Pretty simple character at the very end of the day. 4.5. Yeah, he's going to max out like 5 million. The Int Goten, the Halloween one, is a lot better when it comes to attack. He's like reaching 7 mil plus. So the triple super attack? No triple super. Yeah, like 7.7 here, which is insanely worthy of at least some critical. But I don't... anything under 5 mil is just like... it's not really worth it at the end of the day. Maybe you can put 3 just for a lucky critical. But I wouldn't really lose sleep over it. Alright, so we will chuck him in the middle here. I'm assuming Frieza does a nice little super attack for us in the middle slot. And then 233,000. Still no Z Fighters. This guy doesn't have Z Fighters, sadly. And so in this slot, he won't get the defense 200%. And he won't provide all allies with a 35% attack boost as well. Other than that, he's essentially the same unit. He doesn't get any other bonuses being in the second or third slot. We're just going to have to hope that if Frieza super attacks us, and we'll see what the damage is looking like. Because if that's 200,000, the greatly raised defense is 50%. Each super attack is gaining him 100k, which is pretty good. Triple super attack against the 500,000. And remember, he has 30% damage reduction as well. Here it goes. Let's see. It is this. Yep, double-digit damage. So that's good news. Good news. Is 500,000 enough for like Supreme Magnificent Battles? Absolutely not, especially with 30% damage reduction. If we're talking about 65% damage reduction, if you're facing 2 or more enemies, you can consider, like, for example, the last battle or even the 6th stage of the Dragon Ball Z movie one. Then yes, you can consider that decently okay. But obviously, in those events, you're never always versing 2 enemies. There will always be like a moment where you have to verse 1 enemy, which is a shame. So then that's just 30% damage reduction. 500,000 defense is not enough. With the defense 200% at the start of the turn. I don't know when that gets calculated. I'm not really good at that right now. It should jump to a little bit over... it should get to like 800,000 easily. Post-super. I'm going to just... a nice safe assumption is like 800,000 without really looking into it too much. Because I don't have the calculations on me right now. Oh, and we die. Okay, cool. He's an alright unit. If you can get the... if you're versing 2 or more enemies. Outside of that, I think he's a bit mediocre at most of the time. Believe it or not, at the end of the day, I think the 200% defense doesn't really provide that much extra defense for him. I think it's maybe like 50,000 extra defense. And then it's when it's post-super, then it gets a little bit better. I don't think he's hitting 1 million defense. Maybe he is with a triple super attack, but for the most part, it's going to be really hard. But at least it was miles beyond better than his SSR form, for sure. And at least they remembered that he existed. Hopefully he gets an easy ace soon. But that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. I know we didn't get too much showcase on him, but he's, again, a very simple character. He didn't really hit that hard. Just give him max dodge and you call it a day. I'll see you guys in the next video as always. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace.